Hey guys, so in this video we're going to start with making our menu bar. So we're going to make this up here, and we're going to make the menu bar, and then we're going to go for that. We're just going to do that really quick so that we can navigate through our page. So we're going to go to Appearance, and we're going to go to Menus. And we're going to create a new menu, and this is going to be the same whether or not you're making an e-commerce store. So we're just going to name it Main Menu, and we're going to do Create Menu, and we're going to do View All, and we're going to take our home page, our cart page, our blog page, My Account, Shop, and Wish List. We don't really need this checkout because we can select checkout from the cart menu. So we'll just add all these, and we want our home page first, our shop second, our blog third, and then I'm going to put wish list. I'm going to put the wish list inside of this My Account section. So, actually we have the cart in there too. So yeah, I'll just put these both in there. Actually, we don't even really need this one, since we have our cart right here. We just need wish list in our account, in My Account. So we want to make it the main menu. So now if we change this, now we have our shopping cart here. We have menu. Everything should take us exactly where we need to be. Okay, so now let's get started editing our home page. So now that we can navigate around, we're going to go to Home Pages. We're going to go to Home, and we're going to do a couple of things on almost every page here. Once it loads, is we're going to select content layout, and we're going to do full width. And what that's going to do is that's just going to get rid of this sidebar over here. And we're going to disable the margins on the top and the bottom. And we're also going to get rid of this title block here, and we're going to get rid of any margin on the top and bottom. So that's what we're doing here. So now if we refresh, nothing here, no margin, just a plain page with the header or the footer here that we haven't made yet. So I'm going to edit with Elementor, so it's going to open up a new window, and this is where we're going to do all the editing for this home page. And it's really easy. It's drag and drop, and just a super easy way to do this. So here's all the things that we can do. These basic and general are the only things that come with Elementor, but since we added those essential add-ons for Elementor, we get all of these extra features that we can add, and that comes with premium blog, carousel, all of these things. So, that's what all of these items are doing, or what those add-ons were doing, is we're giving us all those other things. So we're going to select a new structure. So we need our big hero image here, and we're going to select this to come to here, and we're going to do style, background video, and we're just going to put a YouTube video in, and I'll put the link this in the description for what we're using. And all I did is I just put in 60 seconds of start time and 70 seconds end time, and that just makes sure that we don't ever get to any commercials. So that's going to make things a little bit nicer. That way, if there are any ads or anything in it, we just skip all those, although this is supposed to get rid of all of them. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a fallback in, and that's so that if we're on an iPhone or the video doesn't load, that we'll have a nice picture in there. And right off the bat, I'm just going to add all of my pictures. Upload files. We're going to select product images. These are all our product images. So this is going to be our fallback image here, but we're just gonna let this load real quick. I think we can just go ahead and put it in. Okay. So that takes care of our fallback just in case the video doesn't load or we're on a device that's too small. And then we're going to do stretch. That's just going to push it all the way out, and we're going to give it a minimum height of 600 pixels. So that's going to make it look nice on our website. There's no pause button or anything like that. All right, so next we have our up to 50% off. So we're going to do a text heading, and we're just going to put this in here. We're going to center it, and it's going to say up to 50% off. And we're going to give this a style, a text color of white. We're going to give it the font of Poppins. Oops. And we're just going to make it pretty big here. So we're going to say, you know, I don't know, 75. I guess we could do a little bit bigger. Let's do 95. How about that? Up to 50% off. That looks pretty good. And then we'll just come in here and we'll drag another heading under it. And this one will say your next outdoors purchase. So we'll center this one, give it a style of white, and then we're just going to do the same typography, Poppins, and we'll give this a little bit bigger of a text as well. 60 is probably good, and that covers our page. We'll update it, and that saves it, and then you can refresh here and look at it. So as you can see, that picture loads before the video does, so it kind of makes sure that nothing goes wrong. All right, so underneath this, we're going to use an icon list for these 3 icons here. We're going to use an icon list. Actually, we want to add a structure, and we want 3 columns, and in each one we want an icon list. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to delete each of those. So for this one, we want enjoy your campfire, and we want a fire here, and what we're going to do here is we're just going to give the icon our color, and I chose this color, and I'll put this in the description so you can find it easily as well. And we'll give this 50 pixels, looks about right. And then we'll give this text color black, and we're going to use, for our typography, we're going to use Montserrat. And we're going to bump the weight up to 700 and bump this up to about 25. There we go. And then what we're going to do here, since we already have this one, what we can do is we can just take this and we can hit duplicate, and then duplicate again, and then we can delete these. So this one should be new fishing gear, and this should be an anchor. Then we have this one, and this is going to be replace your tent, and this is going to be caret square up. So since this is kind of close, what we'll do is we'll just come into this middle one. This one edits the entire section, and we'll go to advanced. And advanced is where you can set margin or padding. So we'll just set 30 pixels on the top. Actually, that's kind of a lot. We'll do 20 pixels on the top and 20 on the bottom. And that'll just give us some space in between, and we'll go check it out. So yeah, that gets us what we want there. All right, and we can check how it'll look like on a mobile phone. So what we want here, now that we want to bring this size down of the font so it fits in the, neatly in there on that one, and then we'll bump this one down. That one's kind of big. So you just have to get a feel for what looks right on a mobile phone. It's going to be a little different. So we'll do something like that, and that way the reader can kind of see what's going on. Okay. And that doesn't change anything on desktop mode, so everything comes back to normal. So that gives us our home page. Okay. So for these things, we're going to need to add products to our Woocommerce store, because these take us to our category pages, but we don't have any category pages. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to add products to your Woocommerce store, and we're going to do the whole video on that, and then we're going to come back to here, and we're going to add these categories, and we're going to add this in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to see anything else. All right, we'll see you in the next video.